Hey everybody, it's Emily from ARG Schooling, and today I want to talk about summer reading. So summer is upon us, and I am this close to being done writing grade 9, so I am excited to talk about the books that I have planned on reading this summer. I have been dying to get into some of these, so let's get started. The first book I want to read is The Magician's Land. This is the final book in the Magician's trilogy, and I have been putting this off for a while now. I read the first book last year. I read the second book at the beginning, I read the second book this past fall, I think, and I was anticipating the series on Sci-Fi. I watched the first season, I loved it, and I really want to finish the trilogy now because I need to know what happens. I need to know. The series is really interesting, it's really well done. It's sort of like, it was billed as a grown-up Harry Potter, but it's not that. It's actually more like a grown-up Narnia almost, except it's not that either. Quentin is this disillusioned man, and he finds out he's a magician and he goes to a school, breaks bills to learn how to hone his magic skills, and he's obsessed with this made-up world that he's been reading about in books since he was a child called Fillory, and he really wants to go to Fillory, and when he finds out it's a real place, he builds up all these expectations in his mind of what it's going to be a king of Fillory. So it's sort of like a Narnia-ish storyline. So anyway, shenanigans happen. It's awesome and dark and just gritty. I love it, and I'm really excited to finally finish it. Next up, and it's not all about TV with me, but I really want to read The Man in the High Castle. My husband and I just started watching this series on Amazon Prime, and I'm like, it's so good. I want to know what happens, but I really want to read the book, so I'm really torn right now that I need to read the book before I can continue the series on TV, but my husband's like, let's just watch it. He just wants to watch it, but I'm like, I have to read it. So I really want to get to The Man in the High Castle. This is an alternate history of what would have happened if we lost World War II. What would the world look like if Germany and Japan won? And you can see the United States are divided between the two. So the West Coast is run by Japan and the rest is owned by Germany. And there's a in-between neutral zone. And it's just, it's so weird and scary to think about that's what could have happened. There are almost no Jews left, and the ones that are deep in hiding. It takes place in 1962, so there's these reels of this film that is made by The Man in the High Castle, and the Nazis want to destroy it. They're after the people who have it, and the films are showing what would have happened if they'd won. So it's really weird, and I need to read the book and see what happens. And then, of course, I've got my Joe Hill, The Fireman, that I really need to get into. I got this at a book signing. It's signed by Joe Hill to me. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so I really, really want to read this. This is a weird book. All of Joe Hill's books have an element of weird. And this is sort of like an apocalyptic story. There's this virus that people get that makes them spontaneously combust, and people are dying all over the place. They have to learn how to control the illness, and there's a man called the Fireman who helps to eradicate it, I think. I'm not really sure. I don't know that much, which is what I want. I don't want to know a lot going into it, because I just want to experience a story. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to this. Then I also really want to finally get to these. This is the Order of Darkness series by Philippa Gregory. It's her young adult historical fiction series that she has. I think there's 3. Yeah, but I only have the first 2. I'm not sure the third one is out yet. I haven't really researched it. But I don't really know that much about these. Again, I just want to experience them. But I know they're Philippa Gregory, and I love her books. I know they're young adult, so they're going to be really quick and easy to read. And they sound really fun, and I'm excited to get to those. Perfect for summer reading. And then finally, the last book I have on my definitely going to read list is Jane by April Linder. And this is like a modern retelling of Jane Eyre. I love Jane Eyre. It's one of my favorite classics. And this is a modern young adult version of that story. How can you go wrong, right? I mean, I hope it's good. It's like Rochester's a rock star and she is his nanny or something, and they fall in love, and it sounds awesome. He has a mystery, something, obviously, something to do with an ex-wife, maybe, I don't know. So I'm very much looking forward to getting into that. So those are the books that I am hoping to get to this summer. What do you plan on reading? Please share with me down below in the comments. I'd love to hear what you've got going this summer. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great summer planned. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Bye. Happy reading.